I was writing down like timestamps of when I heard it, and then I was I was like, it has to loop somewhere. So I was like, let me count the number of seconds in between, and I noticed it was consistent the whole time. So I was like, this doesn't get me anywhere because it was consistent. And then I started writing the timestamps of the long sounds, and then I was doing the same thing where I was like, okay, how much time is in between them? And I was like, wait, there's like a whole minute in between the sets. And because there's a whole minute, I was like, okay, here's an actual pattern.
Okay.
Yeah.
Really long. Okay, and then on the other side, you've got...
The actual thing. I was just making multiple copies of this and erasing it, and then at some point I was like, I've been erasing too many times. I need a new thing to look at.
So what are these up here?
So you know how it just does like the two drips? So I was
This is when you're still measuring drips.
yes, I was keeping track of when that was happening. And then I realized it was always the two drips plus a slightly longer sound. And that just kept repeating over and over. So I was like, this is getting me nowhere because this is just repeating the same thing.
Are you tracking like the difference between?
Yes.
Huh. Just might be useful.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I was tracking the difference because I was trying to find a long gap. Because I was like, it has to repeat somewhere. But the trick is, how do you know where the pattern starts and ends? You have to find the segment where the difference between the end and the start is much longer than all the others. So that's what I was doing there. That's why I was getting the difference, and I was like, okay, these are all about this, like spaced apart about the same. So I feel like it's getting me nowhere. That's why when I did the long ones and I found like the 1 minute in between, I was like, okay, this is actually something different. This is actually a pattern. What are you doing with this video?
Kudos. Just for it's exciting stuff. I don't know, I might share it with Matt Benson. Feel like he'd appreciate it.
Okay. Yeah, I just started drawing a lot.
I think note taking is super exciting. This is like the coolest thing to me. Yeah, you got the ship puzzle.
Yeah, I did get the ship puzzle. This was like 3 separate sessions.
It's intense.
I even have a note to call Ching in the middle of this puzzle because something came up.
Well, you did it. Congrats.